Quiet, please. Quiet.
Welcome to a look back at the New York City candy stores of the early and mid 20th century. If you lived in New York City during that time, you'll have no problem answering the following two questions. The first question: what is a candy store? People not in the know might think, well, obviously, it's a store that sells candy, a confectionery. Or in some circles, maybe a response would be, a candy store is a rundown apartment in which meth is sold. For those of you not sure, this video will supply the answer. The second question is, why was the candy store more than just a store? I'll answer that one now. The candy store was more than a store because it was an integral part of every neighborhood and touched every member of every family living in the city. Everyone had a favorite candy store. There was one every few blocks. They carried similar items, but each reflected the characteristics of the owner. Some were hangouts for kids. Other candy store owners strictly enforced no loitering. Every store was dominated by a long counter fronted by a row of stools that swiveled. A few had a table or two, maybe even a jukebox. It should be noted that some proprietors served as the neighborhood bookie long before off-track betting parlors were legalized. Candy stores were easily recognizable. The signage above the store consisted of a bright logo indicating the brand of soda served at the fountain, usually Coca-Cola or Pepsi, occasionally White Rock, Canada Dry, or 7-Up. Another prominent sign might also promote the brand of ice cream used in cones or in the hand-packed pints or quarts sold for carry-out. The most popular were Breyers, Dolly Madison, Borden's, and Sealtest. The stores opened at dawn to catch commuters as they grabbed their choice of morning papers, which in the 1950s included the Daily News, Daily Mirror, the Herald Tribune, and the New York Times. The evening papers at that time were the Journal American, the World Telegram and Sun, and the Post. There were also newspapers reflecting the diverse ethnic, regional, and political interests in each neighborhood. Time spent commuting was dedicated to catching up on the news and sports in the morning, and in the afternoon, the late news and closing stock prices. The candy store was the place to satisfy your sweet tooth. Usually at the front of the store was a large selection of candy, which in the 1950s was 5 cents each. There was also a selection of penny candies if you couldn't scrape together a nickel. The soda fountain was a place for great ice cream treats. If you wanted an ice cream soda with chocolate syrup and vanilla ice cream, you threw down a quarter and simply said, "I'll for black and white." Malters, ice cream sundaes, and banana splits were all available at the fountain. If you didn't quite have enough change for an ice cream soda or malted, small Cokes were available at the fountain. Could you imagine if you would ask for a free refill? Of course, every city kid loved Acreams, which had to be made with Fox's You Bet syrup. If the owner of your candy store caught you buying ice cream from Good Humor Bungalow Bar, it wasn't pretty. Kids would wait for their favorite comic books to arrive each month. If you browsed too long at the comic book section, you would be reminded that it wasn't a library. Many kids did avoid the public library by purchasing classic comics, which were available and were the basis for their school book reports. Baseball and other collectible cards were available for a nickel a pack, with free cardboard-like bubble gum as a bonus. Cards came in sets and were numbered. I was an avid collector of cards, and I bought many packs trying to complete a set. It dawned on me later that the numbers missing from my sets were probably produced in very small quantities. While candy stores did not carry groceries, nor did they have gas pumps outside, they served the supplies of bottled soda, such as Hoffman and Cott, cigars, all brands of cigarettes, both regular and candy, small inexpensive toys, and of course, Spaldings and Pinkies. When school started, all the supplies you needed were right at the corner candy store. Many candy stores had payphones and phone booths, a safe place for those wanting to leave their apartment to make a phone call in private. With unmatched convenience, the neighborhood store provided items daily to every member of the family. If you lived in the city then, you could not imagine a world without a candy store. Hey, you can post stories or memories about your old candy store in the comment section below. Check out my website for more videos, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.